Hey gang, it's Tim. Welcome to Focus Friday. So today's a little bit different. I want to tell you a story. I was driving my daughter to work this morning. She's 16. She has two jobs. She runs a middle school model UN group. She's homeschooled. She's amazing. And we were listening to the disaster that is the American situation on National Public Radio as we were driving. And it's a little bit of a gloomy day here in Boston. And everything just felt bad. Everything just felt like nothing's going right. There's all of this dissension, and there's all of this conflict and chaos, and the economy is a mess, and there's a pandemic, and the coffee was too strong this morning. So today wasn't a great way to start. And as we're driving, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but there's construction everywhere in my little town. And on the side of the road, there was a paving crew. Big asphalt truck. On the side of it, it said, Armani excavations and asphalt or something like that. And there was a big crew, like 10 people sort of putting down macadam or blacktop. And it had this amazing thing on the back, on the back of the tailgate. In really big letters. It said, "Only in America, Papa." And those few words actually sort of just turned my day around. Because as much as I feel like our country and the world is confused right now, it is still a place where you can accomplish amazing things. Now, let me tell you the backstory that I made up about Armani. That his parents helped him get to America somehow, and he landed here and created a life and a business for himself. And I don't know how successful he could be, hugely successful, he could be scraping by, doesn't matter, because he made something. And that made me reflect on the work I do with entrepreneurs and agency owners and service business owners, because it's that active creation that's vital. To bring it back to my kids for a second, so my daughter that we talked about, she's an amazing baker. And when she gets the urge, she goes into the kitchen and she creates unbelievably delicious things. I should weigh 753 pounds. And one of my other kids, my middle daughter, she's an amazing writer, and when the spirit moves her, she strings together words in a magical way. And they don't do these things for the accolades. They do it for the joy of creation. They do it for the joy of the accomplishment. They do it for the process of creating. And as hard as it is to build a business, and it really is hard. So for everyone who's listening, who's an entrepreneur, who's an agency owner, who's building a service business or any other kind of business, it's hard. It challenges you emotionally and spiritually and intellectually and financially and energy-wise. But there's incredible joy in it. There's an incredible wonderment that comes from creating something when there previously was nothing. When I was a boy, I really wanted to be a wood carver. I really wanted to learn how to whittle because I saw this old guy whittle once and he made this amazing stuff. And he didn't do anything with them. He just made all these little figures, and they were amazing. And I wanted to be able to do that because it was cool, and I could make something, and could have been mine. And throughout my career, like many of you, I'm sure, you didn't fit inside the box. You know, I've never met a box that I fit inside. And hopefully I never will. But there is something so rewarding about the act of creation. Now, can I create houses? Can I create a marble statue? Can I whittle a beautiful little bird? No, I cannot do those things. I cannot create a visual masterpiece. I might string a couple words together here and there. But this act of creation that I have been engaged in for the past 25 years, this act of making something new and next, and now where I am helping others create new and next, and helping people become the people that they need to be in order to create the new and the next, that has been is my ongoing incredible privilege every day. And I'm just so thankful that I am lucky enough to live in a country where the joy of creation, the joy of what's new and what's next, and the challenge of drawing those things out of yourself and making them real is one that is both honored and celebrated. And since I know I talk to entrepreneurs and founders and those kind of folks, what you're doing is noble. For some people, it's about the money, but after a certain point, money, believe it or not, really doesn't matter all that much because it's still hard, even if you have a lot of money. So you have to be in this to create something. And so today for Focus Friday, I would love to hear about what you create. I would love to know how you express the parts of yourself through the businesses and services that you create. How do you celebrate yourself and your family and your experience and your employees and your customers? How do you celebrate them inside of your creation? Because that's what you are. You are, in fact, a creator. And that is a noble and worthy pursuit. That's all I've got for today on Focus Friday. Take care.